Hey everyone, I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message, so please like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. Alright, the first thing I heard was, because I'm like, what are we looking into today? And I heard getting in touch with reality, so I don't know if somebody was separated from reality or if there's like a reality check coming in for somebody. Like when you think something's going to go one way, you anticipate it in such a way, and then it's like, whoa, that's not what I thought at all. Like, I don't know, maybe somebody's getting in like over their head, or it mainly feels like this isn't what I expected. I thought it would go this way, but it's going that way, or I thought that this situation would unfold in whatever direction, but the reality of the situation is very different for someone. So reality is gonna smack someone ultimately. And it doesn't really feel like a wake-up call or anything. It feels more like I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it to happen like this or to be this way, is what I'm getting. Alright, so let's see. What is this? Blind spots. Yeah, somebody wasn't expecting a situation to end up a certain way, unfold a certain way, because they weren't seeing, I don't want to say they weren't seeing clearly, they just weren't seeing everything, because blind spots is like, I can see all this, but this is in my blind spot, so I don't really know what's going on over here kind of thing. So it's like unseen factors are at play in this situation, because I feel like I'm focused on certain aspects of whatever this is, whatever's going on. I'm planning, doing all that good shit, but there's something I didn't plan for because I didn't see it. I didn't see it that way. Someone's blind spot. So it's like planning for everything except for what's going to happen, the reality of the situation. Let's see what this is pertaining to. You will receive a gift. I don't feel like it's that, though. You will receive a gift. So this is a blessing in disguise, is what it feels so far. We have handshake. A meeting with a stranger will be important. Meeting new people. That could shed some light on a situation as well, especially if they're more well-versed in whatever the subject matter is than you. Or maybe you're the one who's going to give some insight into something for someone. Don't turn certain people away, is what I heard with this. Meet. There's a meeting that's important. This meeting is important. So there's someone significant coming into someone's life. This meeting is important. It doesn't feel like a love relationship or anything like that. I don't know, it's almost like something coming out of nowhere. Something's gonna happen out of nowhere. But it's like a blessing in disguise. So it might feel unsettling or upsetting or something whenever this occurs, but in the end, it's for the best, whatever it is. There's just something someone's not seeing. All right, let's see. I want a little bit more on this blind spot energy, please. What is someone not seeing? Did something flip? No. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's like moving forward with a plan, with an idea, with something without having all the information. I don't know, for some reason I want to say this is know-it-all energy. And I'm not saying this person acts arrogant or whatever, or whoever's in this energy. It's just like, I know what I'm doing. I got this. But there's unforeseen factors here that someone doesn't got. They don't have it. They didn't plan for it. Something was not in the plans here. Okay. What did they not plan for? Or what did you not plan for? What the Five of Pentacles? Sense of lack, loss. I didn't plan for this to happen. I don't know if somebody left you out. It feels financial. Nobody plans for financial loss. I'm just saying. I mean, it's always good to, have a rainy day fund, which did pop in my head. So maybe somebody doesn't have a savings built up or something. But before they decided to execute this plan, someone also could have made a financial decision based off from, it doesn't feel like their own intuition. It feels like somebody could have got a reading or watched a general reading and made a decision based off from something that someone said online or a reader that they go to. And I feel like it was a bad decision. It was a financial one. But that's already happened. And I'm only saying that because the word gift is over here. So I just want to say, with tarot readings and psychic messages, it's, it's a good guide. That's all it is. Even if there's predictive energy in there, it's just to guide you in a certain direction, but based off from how you feel about it. You know what I mean? Like if you're questioning it, like, I don't know, I wouldn't make any decisions based off of what somebody else said unless it feels completely right for you. I'm not saying any of you did this, but there's someone here, regardless of spiritual gifts and messages and stuff like that, there is a sense of loss here because someone didn't plan for this loss. Somebody didn't plan for this ending, this financial loss, this loss of a job, whatever it is. It's like it wasn't in the plans, which it usually isn't when shit like that happens. I just feel like I didn't see this coming. Someone was so hyper-focused on whatever this is, on moving forward with this plan, this idea, this career path, whatever it is, this choice, that they didn't account for a sense of loss. That's what's in someone's blind spot, is a loss. And it feels financial for someone. All right. Somebody lost out on a good opportunity because they weren't seeing clearly. Okay, give me more, please. Mirror, mirror, introspection, and reflecting. Someone might be reflecting on a past opportunity that went to the wayside, like, oh, I really should have partnered up with you. I really should have done this. That wasn't part of my plan, but maybe I should have included it in there. Because I feel like this opportunity, what the hell kind of word was I going to say? This opportunity is off the table. Oh, I was mixing opportunity and table together. Creating my own word, apparently. Anyways, now I'm looking at that house with the pentacles on it, like 5 of Pentacles, as though there's nothing in there. Like, this isn't anything to write home about. You don't have a lot of money. This isn't a good opportunity, whatever it is. Like, I'm just going to bypass this because of how it appears at the moment, but there wasn't forward thinking here. I just feel like someone wasn't planning for a level of success for someone else. Like, because look, they look lost. Like, oh, these people, this person, the people in this house, whatever this is, can't help me. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to walk right by and not look at it. The blind spot. But there's more help in this home than anything else, even if there isn't a shit ton of money. There's more help in this opportunity with this person. You know what's making me think of is when, like, it happened to Beauty and the Beast, but like in movies and stuff, when there's this like homeless person, it's usually an old person or something, and they ask for help. They've used this theme in many movies, but they ask for help, and then there's some arrogant person who has a plan, living their life, doing whatever they're doing, that's like, you're beneath me. You know, I'm not helping you. Go get a job. Go do this. Go whatever the fuck they say. And then that person all of a sudden turns into like their furry fucking godmother or an angel or whatever. And come to find out, it's like the person that was being an asshole gets punished. It gets their karma for not being kind, you know, for poo-pooing someone, shitting on them, basically, for looking at them in a very manner, you know, in a shitty way, basically. And then they're like, oh my God, please forgive me. And then they've got to right their wrongs. Someone in this situation might have to right a wrong because they looked at you all wrong. They looked at this opportunity all wrong, whatever it is. And now they have to go within and be like, fuck, I have to face myself because I can't believe I let this go. I can't believe I looked at you that way, or whatever, you know. I just heard you're more than enough. So if someone looked at you as though you weren't good enough, you weren't enough, you didn't have enough, they were sadly mistaken, because you have way more to offer than money. And I do feel like there is some type of financial success in here as well, because there's a gift coming in for someone who was looked down upon or shunned or pushed away or whatever. Because this person could have listened to the wrong people or the wrong person in this situation. They got some shit advice. Yep. They missed an opportunity. Someone missed the boat. And now karma's being delivered, and they've got to look in the mirror and face facts, ultimately. I just feel stupid for believing something, for not seeing something. It was probably, this opportunity or this situation was probably put in this person's blind spot for a reason, because there's lessons tied to everything. An important lesson. This person, I don't know, they don't feel very nice to me for some reason. Like, they probably weren't nice to you. I don't know, they have this arrogance about them. This holier than thou attitude, like they're better than everyone. Even if they don't always present that way, this is how this person thinks. Like, their opinion's always right. I don't know, it's kind of me energy with whoever that is. So if something you said or offered this person wasn't good enough, and they look down, they're looking down on you. Now there's jealous energy here. Fear of losing, spiteful, grudging. For some reason, with that energy I was just talking about and jealous, it's making me think of why people pick on other people or cause problems for you. It's usually because they're jealous. Because you can have all the money in the world and still be fucking miserable. You know what I mean? Money does not buy happiness. I feel like someone is jealous of the way you live your life and just how life is for you, because even if you don't have a pot to piss in, you're still happy. You know, that's the energy I'm feeling here, where, you know, I'm just looking at this little home. It's making me think, oh, this ain't nothing to write home about. You know, okay, let's see, in a movie we have the mansion and everyone's fighting and entitled and, you know, never fucking satisfied. And then you've got this rundown fucking shack in the middle of nowhere that probably doesn't have electricity and running water. And that family is so close knit and they work together and they're happy, even though they don't have much, you know, if anything at all. And I feel like there's someone in this energy that was like poo-pooing on you for living in that shack, basically. So say you're in the poor part of this analogy, even if you're not poor, like I don't know, the people in the mansion would be like, I'm better than you because I have all of this, but their life isn't better and they're jealous over that, because you just can't buy happiness. I don't know if there's someone who has money in here who is just looking down on you because you're beneath them, but they're actually beneath you because you have way more than they do. It's just not monetary. It's not material. It's not material things. It's shit you can't buy, and someone's jealous. Because now it's making me think of when someone comes in and takes everything you have. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to take this from you, that from you. Like, you're all alone now, or they think you are, and you have nothing. Because, fuck you, you know? and you're sitting there in the middle of your empty fucking house with your little sandwich, and you're just like, I'll make it work. At least I still have a roof over my head, you know? I don't know. You're grateful for the things you have, and there's someone here who isn't. Well, some karma is headed someone's way because it's only coming up because someone took poor action here. Maybe their plan was to fuck you over, and I don't think it worked. But regardless of anyone's malicious intent and plans like that, someone's jealous. Because you can look in the mirror and admit when you're wrong, and they can't. This person doesn't want to admit that they're faults and they're wrong. There's a significance with an ox. I don't know if that has to do with like the Chinese zodiac and stuff, or a hand is significant, so it could be a helping hand. Someone didn't help you when you were in need, and now they're being cursed like the beast. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just feel like I'm looking down on someone because you're beneath me, and there's gonna be some type of realization here, like, oh shit, I think I should have helped you. I should have been there, is what I want to say with that. Like, someone's wishing that they were more supportive because they were very resistant to whatever the situation was. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. It might be coming up because this person might be seeing the error in their ways, and they might want to apologize for not being there. You know what I just heard? Whoever this person is, they're more willing and more apt to help a stranger versus family or versus you. This person would gift things to other people or help them in whatever way, but they wouldn't help you. And I feel like you could be close to them. It could even be a family member. Like, I don't feel like you're close relationship-wise, but yes, I don't know what that's about. Well, I don't feel like you're really going to accept this person's apology. Even if you accept it, that doesn't mean the situation is going to change around. Because I feel like you've had enough of whatever this is. So this person could have said sorry a lot over the years. No matter who they are to you, they're coming back to say something. You're probably sensing it. I don't know. I just feel like there's a shift here for some reason. All right, give me one of these. What's up with this apology? I just heard I don't have anything to say to you. So you probably don't have anything to say to whoever this person is because of the past. Robotic heart, empty feelings, boring routine. You definitely don't want to be part of this because it's a stagnant cycle with whoever this person is. Like, you just know what to expect from them, and you don't have to be a psychic to fucking know that, you know? It's just because they do the same thing all the time. That's where this I'm sorry shit's coming in. It's like when someone hurts you in any way, shape, or form, and then a few minutes later, they come in and apologize, and like it's going to wipe the slate clean. Someone's like that, and I feel like you can say sorry till the cows come home. It doesn't fix, you can't fix stupid, just saying, but it doesn't fix shit. It just doesn't. And then we have incoming abundance. So letting go of this cycle is what is bringing in a new opportunity for some of you, and it could be a financial opportunity, which might be why somebody wants to apologize, like, oh, I thought you were beneath me, but now we're on the same level, or you surpassed me, so we can be close, we can be friends. And you're like, no, we can't, because fuck you. You know, you didn't want me when I didn't have a pot to piss in, when I had nothing, when I needed you, when I needed help, you were not there. So why the fuck should I be there for you? That's what this feels like. But it's when those types of people come back around when you're doing well, because it's like, okay, now you can benefit my life, so I would like you in it. Before, I looked at you as a beggar and a taker, even if you weren't. Like, oh, you're gonna need something. Nope. Now that they need something, or just in the off chance that they end up needing help or needing something and you're in a good place, they want to make sure that they lock that in. But they should have locked your ass in, you know, within the situation, like relationship, no matter what the relationship is. They should have like solidified that back when you really didn't have anything, because then you would have known it was genuine. But they weren't genuine, which is why they're coming back around when this abundance comes in for you. So just be aware of why certain someones are returning to your world if they decide to do so. Someone's going to be foolish. They're going to think this is a good risk, and they're going to leap off the ledge and do a faceplant. I feel like a lot of you have taken really positive risks in the right direction, which is where this incoming abundance is coming in. But it's like you overcame a major obstacle. You kept pushing forward, because I'm picturing this person on the mountain climbing, and they're getting tired, and it's like, I don't think I can make it to the top. This is hard. But it's like, yes, I can. All right, just a few more feet. It's like taking those baby steps until you make it. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. And your situation is definitely turning around, which is great. Because of your perseverance. You chose to not give in, to not give up. No matter how difficult something got, you kept standing up. Now it's making me think of like a movie where, I can't remember, this happens in a lot of different movies, but where like someone gets beat up and they just, it was in Grown Ups 2, the Adam Sandler character, whatever his name was, he kept standing up because it's like, you're not going to get me down, I'm just going to keep going. And no matter how much someone beats you down, no matter how many problems they create around you, you just kept going. It's like you might be able to knock me down, but you won't keep my ass down. And that's great, because now you're on the side of success. It's all downhill from here. It's all gravy, baby, you know. But whoever this person is was not there for you during this time. So they don't get to walk beside you now that it's easy going. Do you know what I mean? There's just ain't gonna, it doesn't happen like that, basically. You're taking positive chances, and this person might take a risk towards you because they're jealous of what's coming your way or what you've attained. So this person probably isn't jealous right this second if this isn't in your world yet, but they will be the second it is. Like, oh, I did not see that coming. Blind spot. I did not see that coming. They saw you fall. They saw you struggle. They watched you struggle. And it's like, oh, that ain't never gonna happen. But your success, your abundance, your future was their blind spot. For a reason, because you don't want greedy mofos like that in your life, you know? How fucking awesome is that? That is how spirit works, my friend. That's how they protect us from assholes, just saying. Use your better judgment. The Two of Wands reversed. You're just moving forward. You're not looking this way or that way. You're focused straight ahead, which is great. So you're not focused on any distractions, ultimately. Because to me, these two opportunities or pathways are not in your blind spot, like in this other person. So, okay, whoever this King of Wands energy is representing, they weren't paying enough attention, apparently. They were focused straight ahead on you, on something they probably shouldn't have been focused on, or just whatever was going on with them. They didn't see these two pathways. They didn't see this, but you did. So it's like, I have all these opportunities, and they're not blind to you. So if you brought any opportunities like this up, like, oh, I should do this, or maybe that, different ideas, whatever the hell this is pertaining to, if you mention that, you probably got laughed at. Like, yeah, right, that ain't gonna happen. Like, why would you even consider that, or whatever? And it's like, okay, well, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it ain't true, or doesn't mean it doesn't work or won't work. And I just feel like you decided to, you made your own path. That's what this feels like. It's like, I see this, I see that, I see straight ahead. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna weave my way through all of these opportunities. Because if you think about it, zombies walk weird. They don't walk straight. You didn't walk in a straight line. You were dodging problems left and right. Because now it's making me think of when you go to run away from a bullet. You know, they tell you to weave for a reason, because a bullet has a straight trajectory, you know? So you'd be the target if you just kept going straight. And you decided, no, I'm going to go over here. No, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this like little weave pattern. Before you know it, you just fixed the problem. Because now I'm looking at it as though I'm fixing a hole in pants. You know, when you weave the thread through and then you pull it tight and then it closes everything up. It fixes everything. You went against the grain, that's for fucking sure. This could have been a little bit more difficult, but it's more rewarding. Whatever decision you made wasn't exactly the easiest decision. You had to put a lot of work into it. It was difficult, basically, but it was the best option because it brings everything together. Brings all the opportunities together, all the information together. Because that's when you like cinch up the hole, like I was talking about with the thread and stuff. It brings everything together. Instead of ignoring this, ignoring that, and just staying, like having tunnel vision. You definitely didn't have tunnel vision in this situation. Something's coming together now because of whatever decision you made. Because if you think about it, just like walking straight's kind of boring. I'll be like, ooh, I want to kind of go over here. Ooh, I want to, what's over here? Ooh, it's more exciting. So this, even if this adventure was difficult, it was more exciting. I just heard it's more fruitful than you think. So there is abundance coming in. You could have looked like you were all over the place, like you didn't have direction. Because that's what it's making me think of. Like, if you're watching a zombie, their brains don't work, so they're just kind of like, going with the flow kind of thing. Well, not really going with the flow, just wherever the fuck they end up. But it's like you're not thinking. Zombies don't think. Like, you're not thinking clearly. Like, what the fuck is going on with you? This ain't gonna work, or you're fucking weird. Why would you do this? Like, why would you act that way? Why would this be happening? And it was all part of, like, some universal plan, basically. Because I don't feel like any of you literally planned whatever this was. Like, to be all over the place. Because this energy does kind of feel all over the place, but yet you were led that way. So you were following proper guidance and direction moving forward. But to everyone else, they're like, why would you do that? Why would you say that? That doesn't make sense. Like, that was stupid. But was it? It wasn't. They just weren't seeing what you could see because what you could see was in their blind spots. So you probably looked a little foolish with some of the decisions you've made, but I feel like that helps weed out the shitty ones too, you know what I mean? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's something very confusing surrounding this energy. So I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign or if someone's just staring at money. Someone was more focused on money than their purpose or than the purpose of something. Like, money was more important than the meaning behind it all or behind with whatever this is. Somebody was talking to you because of money? Okay. I don't feel like they were coming to you with their financial issues, but they could have been talking to you because of money. There's some financial component here. And 5 of Wands with conflict. Disagreements. Like, we'll agree to disagree. The Empress. Someone's only talking to you because of money. And then with the Empress and the King of Pentacles, it's making me think of, like, when someone wants something from you. You know, like, oh, we'll stay friends, or I'll stay in your life because you have something I need. And it's making me think of child support for some reason. So someone might only be around another person for some type of financial reason, support, you know. Even if you don't live with them, there's a fight over money here. Someone's disagreeing over some financial matter. don't know, I just feel like people are looking at you that you weren't stable, that you would never reach a level of success, especially financially speaking. But I feel like that's coming in for you. It's been a long time coming. What you've waited on is knocking on your door, and it's not a trick, it's a treat. I smell tuna fish. I don't even fucking eat tuna fish. And it's not like a dirty person. It's like a can of tuna fish, like someone opened tuna. I don't know what the fuck that would have to do with anything. Maybe that's what you were stuck eating, is fucking tuna fish, just canned tuna because you can afford anything else. What the fuck would that have to do with anything? I don't smell it anymore, but that was weird. I don't know, I'm not feeling that in like a sexual way, like when someone says that about another person. This feels like, you know, when you don't have enough to eat, so food could be significant here. I don't know if it has to do with like the food pantry, like getting some type of food assistance, food stamps. There's some type of financial matter here. I did say something about fucking child support. Is somebody lying about child support? Where, this is not for everyone, but it's in here for someone. Someone could be lying about how much money they're getting from their baby daddy or baby mama, because, you know, some baby mamas got to pay too, but it's statistically speaking, the man usually pays. It just depends on your financial situation and whatever, so I'm not gonna say this or that. But regardless of it, it feels like someone's lying about how much money you're sending them, giving them for potentially child support or alimony, whatever it is. It feels like child support because look, the kangaroo, let's get a little baby right there. So this is like baby mama drama. Someone's not seeing eye to eye with this because it's making this person, this King of Pentacles, look bad. And it has to do with food, like getting assistance, because it's making me think of the SNAP program, which is food stamps. Just state assistance no matter where you live. And you have to meet certain financial guidelines. Like you have to be below a certain level or at a certain level in order to qualify, because if you make too much, they're not going to help you. They think you could do it on your own, you know what I mean? So I kind of feel like someone's financial responsibilities are being downplayed so that somebody can get some type of assistance, potentially food assistance. But it's a lie. And there's going to be an argument pertaining to this situation, because I feel like, I don't know if it's going to come up in court, or if this person's like, it makes me look like a deadbeat, makes me look like I'm not doing my part. And if it's not recorded, if you don't have those receipts and proof of fucking payment, it fucks you in the end, because then there's back child support and someone could take you to court over that crap if they wanted to turn into a cocksucker, basically. You know what I mean? Someone's digging themselves a hole because they were trying to be nice to the wrong type of person. And this feels like a catch-22 here. Someone didn't see this coming. They didn't think of this. So I don't know how I want to say it, because I don't know who the hell could end up getting in trouble if both parties could, because you don't lie to the state about stuff like that. So, okay, for example, say the state doesn't know right now, and this person's receiving assistance, and this person's still paying, their child support, alimony, whatever. They're still making their payments. It's just being lied about on paper. So because there's a lie on paper, it makes this person look bad. But this person has proof that they've made these fucking payments, ultimately. And then it's going to show that this person's a fucking liar and cause problems for them, which means they're going to have to pay back all the assistance that they received if they don't qualify, because that's what happens there. And I don't know, it's going to cause a problem. It's probably going to piss that person off, whoever gets caught lying. Because I feel like I'm not going down if I'm doing the right thing and I was just doing the right thing, or trying to be helpful. I'm not going down for that. So the truth is going to come out about some situation like that for someone. It's going to cause a fight, because this Empress energy didn't see it coming. I feel like neither one of them really did. Like, This issue was in their blind spot. They didn't see clearly with that issue. That's not for everyone, but that's for someone. And it could be any assistance, but I was talking about tuna fish, so I don't fucking know. And tuna fish is pretty cheap, just saying. Whatever it means to you. Someone's very spiteful. They're gonna get mad. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Devil, it's not a good opportunity here, because then we have the Ten of Wands, which is also burdens. Someone saw an opportunity to get the most bang for their buck, basically, no matter what that means, and it's not gonna end well. It was a shitty opportunity. It was not a good idea, because it's gonna come back and bite someone in the ass, basically. Give me more on this Five of Wands, please. Yeah, someone made a piss poor choice, potentially with an ex or a current partner. I don't know, there's some type of financial lie in here so that they get someone gets extra help. With the Romeo and Juliet on this card, it's making me think of, if I go down, you go down. And I did say that, like, I ain't going down for this, for doing something nice, for doing what you wanted me to do. Yeah. Yeah, there's some type of financial plan here. Huh. Because if you think about it, Romeo and Juliet, you know, they ended their lives. I'm not saying that's going to happen here, but it's like, just because you do something doesn't mean I'm going to fucking do it. Or just because this happens to you doesn't mean it's going to happen to me, kind of thing. I don't know. People always get caught with this shit eventually. You know, because sometimes, like in big companies even, there could be someone who's embezzling money and stealing from the company, and a lot of times they do it for years before they get caught. And the only reason they get caught is because they have people come in to do an audit, and it's like, well, where did that money go? We have no receipts for this, or what the fuck? That's not a proper expense, or whatever. And then they figure out that it's the same motherfucker signing for this shit. Oh, you're stealing from us, you know? It comes out in the wash eventually. So it's like, live it up in the meantime while you're reaping the rewards or the benefits of whatever this is. But trust me, Nine of Swords, it will end. Someone's victory is going to weigh on them, drastically weigh on them, like, because I want to say, like, this is just an example, it could be anything, but like with like food stamps or state assistance, especially in the state of Maine. I don't know how other states work, but I'm pretty sure they make you pay back what you shouldn't have received, because most fucking state and government agencies will do that. They want their fucking money, even if it isn't their money. But anyways, regardless of that, it's like, okay, you got away with this. You got the benefits that you were searching for, wanting, needing, whatever. And I'm not saying this person wasn't in need, but they didn't go about it in the right way, basically. They didn't go through the proper channels. So everything's hunky-dory. You know, they're getting whatever these benefits are, and say they're getting them for a year or more, maybe 2 years, whatever, and they keep doing their reviews, but now their income from the past, which is all electronic and shit, you know, it can all be proven down the line in some way, shape, or form. I don't know, it gets found out that, you know, you weren't truthful on your proper income, because this is what your taxes say, this is what whatever says, you know, and then all of a sudden they do the math and you owe all of it. So if you're getting $300 a month, you do the math for X amount of time, you know, because I don't know how long this person's been doing it, you'll have to pay all that back. That's what happens. So someone's going to have to pay everything back, and they're going to be really worried. They're going to be sitting in a fucking poorhouse legit, because usually when you fuck over the state or some agency like that, you get banned from the benefits when you do need them. So it's like, oh, so you took from us, now you owe us, and you can't get help anymore, and now you really need it. That's what's going on for someone, or will, and that could be a fear. Just saying, well, someone's fears are coming to life, because life is going to be a lot harder than they ever anticipated it to be because of their lies. Which, you know, it sucks, but you shouldn't have lied. I don't know, hermit energy, someone's keeping this shit to themselves. They don't want anyone to know what's going on, but it will be found out. I don't know, someone's screwing someone over, but they're screwing over an agency or something. I don't know. It's theft, basically. But this person isn't going to look at it as though it's theft because they're quote unquote in need. Yeah, well, thieves think they need people shit when they steal too. I need money, so I'm going to go into your house and take your shit and sell it because I'm in need. Still doesn't make it okay, does it? You don't want someone doing that. No, exactly. And I'm not saying that government, state agencies and all that shit don't have money to to do this, but like to provide assistance, they do. They have more than enough, but because everyone's taxed out the ass, at least in the US. But regardless of that, it's not about that. It's, you know, guidelines and things like that are put into place for a reason, because there's a lot of people who do abuse assistance and programs and whatever. They lie. Because, like, it's making me think of when I first got divorced years ago. It was back in 2012. I didn't have a job at the time or whatever, and I hadn't worked in a while because I was a stay-at-home mom and stuff. So, of course, it was difficult for me to find a job. And people kept telling me, like, you know, go get some state assistance or whatever. And of course, my pride, I'm like, I don't want to. Well, I ended up sucking up my pride, and I'm like, you know what? I need help. It's temporary, because I was literally looking for a job. And I had the meeting set up and whatever, and I met with the person who's in charge of these programs, and she went from start to finish with everything. And she's like, yep, looks good. Like, yeah, you'll qualify. And then the last question, which should have been the first question, in my opinion, because then it would have wasted my fucking time, was, do you receive child support? Is the father in the children's lives? And I said, yes to both. And she goes, oh, you don't qualify. And I was like, what? What does that have to do with anything? Because the child support I was getting is for the fucking kids, and it wasn't enough to live off from, and I just needed, like, a buffer window. And I was like, are you kidding me? She goes, yeah, if the dad wasn't in the kids' lives or didn't pay child support, you would qualify for these programs. And I thought that was complete bullshit. Just saying they should have, like, a temporary process for, you know, just getting through certain situations. But I was like, whatever, fuck you guys. I ended up making it work regardless. But I was told by some people I know to just lie. Like, just lie about it and just get the benefits. And I'm like, no, that shit comes back to bite you in the ass. I'm not going to sit here and make up some bullshit and then fuck myself later on. No, thank you. But people do it, and the people that fucking said that to me, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be above doing it. You know what I mean? It's something like that. No matter what the quote-unquote benefits are, it might not even be state benefits. It's just someone's gonna be in debt, ultimately, because of their piss-poor choices, which sucks. Stay rooted and grounded. And I'm gonna go, yeah, stay rooted and grounded. Be smart in this situation. Keep a level head. Don't get involved in shit like that. So if someone wants you to lie on their behalf to help them, it ain't helping you, and it won't help you in the end. It's just going to hurt you, because when the shit hits the fan, that person won't have your back. I'm just going to say they will throw your ass under the bus. Oh, it was all your idea. You never should. If they didn't go along with it, it never would have happened. I don't know. There's someone who will twist shit around, so just be aware of that. Love you guys. Peace.